Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. It is a highly requested and anticipated video following up on my last one about my Solgaard suitcase. If you recall, I'll link it in the description, but I had another video where I just purchased the Solgaard suitcase and was kind of on the fence about if I wanted to keep it or not, because it had a lot of great features, but I also felt like it had a little bit of a learning curve to it and it was kind of confusing, and I didn't know if it was going to be more trouble than it was worth. Well, today, me and Levi, right Levi? We would like to show you what we decided. And the answer is we're gonna keep it. And here's why. I'm coming to you live right now from the Hilton Garden Inn, where we're seeing the Solgaard suitcase in its natural habitat. I don't want to get too close to it. Just kidding, I'm totally fine getting close to it because unlike in my last video, it doesn't actually fall over as easily as I thought it would. I've literally been living out of this for this week, and then actually I was on a trip the week before where I was living out of it as well. So I can say we've gone pretty far with this. So you might have seen in my last video, I had some troubles where I could not make it stay up, and I was like, how on earth am I gonna hang a closet on it if it just falls over all the time? I'm happy to report that's not really been an option. It definitely works better if it's on carpet, but even if it's on wooden floors, I don't have those same issues I was having where it looked like I couldn't make the thing stand, and I don't even need to use the kickstand, so it's not, you know, I'm not having that issue where if I have the kickstand on, it's too congested or anything. So the best tip I can say for this is if you can keep it on carpet and keep it like somewhere near a wall where it might, you know, you don't want it to have like completely free reign to roam around, but I promise I have not had as many problems with it as I thought I was going to based on that video. And it does exactly what it says. Like, let's just get a little closer, shall we? So it does exactly what it says. Like, I love having these little compartments where I can access my clothes, and so it's been great. It's literally like I'm living out of a closet this week with being able to go in and out of these. So let's just come up a little closer again here. Yeah, get on in here. So you can see I have all of my different sections in here, and everything's organized and laid out exactly like I want. I love having these little compartments down here, and during the week when I'm, you know, actively using it as a suitcase, I like to actually use this side to keep kind of my dirty clothes in, and when I go to pack it up, I basically reallocate the dirty clothes into sections in here. But it works really well during the week for, you know, being able to basically have a hamper and then my clean clothes. And so that is a vast improvement over what we saw before. So now let's talk about packing. So one of the struggles I really had last time was packing it up and figuring out how to maximize the space in the suitcase. And I thought what I'm supposed to do, bring this over here a bit, is cinch these up on the side and compress the closet and then stand it up in here. But the truth is, I found another video that actually helps me utilize more space. You don't really need these compression guys at all. So when I'm ready to pack up, I'm going to take down the closet. Don't need to compress it, because as we discovered, that's kind of more work than it's sometimes worth. And we're just gonna put it on its side here. Making sure I'm in the camera here. Yeah. And then rather than, you know, worrying too much about compressing it, granted I'm missing a lot of clothes in here right now, but let's just, for the sake of example, squeeze some more in here so you get a realistic vibe. All right, so got all my clothes in here. So rather than compressing it, all I'm doing is putting it in and kind of folding it over sideways like this. So I'm just trying to make it sort of fold flat in here and not worrying about cinching stuff up. Like I can, if that's helpful, to kind of, you know, tie up some, whoop. Oh no. Okay, so I can compress it if I need to, but really I don't need to. It's easier to just kind of lay flat and sort of flatten it out like this, and then take these parts of this suitcase, these little clippy sections, and then use that to compress this down. So see, when I do that, I still end up actually having a little bit of room on this side of the suitcase, but what that leaves me is this whole section open up for more stuff. So I found this to be really helpful because I thought before I was only going to be able to use like this part of the suitcase if I had the closet, but now the closet just takes up this side and I still have that whole other side for whatever I want in there. I can fit just as much as I could in any other suitcase. So yeah, Levi, can I fit you in it? So yeah, so I'm overall pretty happy with it, and I like how I can fit it together. I'm obsessed with the color. I think it's really cool. It's gotten a little scratched up, but I knew that was going to happen with any suitcase, and I really couldn't care less. Yeah, it rolls really nicely, and I love the closet system. I love how much space I have in it. So 10 out of 10, recommend this suitcase. And yeah, if you, like I said, even hanging it up by the handle is not a problem, although I watched a lot of videos where people were like, it's easier to hang it up in the closet, which you could totally easily do. Let's actually go see how that would look. Check it out. It hangs up nicely in the closet, so you could see this could easily be used as an actual shelf in a closet if I did not feel like hanging it up on my bag. Do you mind if I say a few parting words? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, take your time. So in summary, if you're trying to figure out if you want the Solgaard suitcase, I 100% recommend it. There's definitely some videos and some experiences where it's a little awkward, and it has a bit of a learning curve and a few little sort of nuances, but like I said, if you kind of follow the steps here, I don't have nearly as many issues with it as I thought, and I love it. So if you have any questions or any comments about it, I've been able to, by the way, fit it in any overhead bin compartment that I've used thus far. So admittedly, I haven't been on any super small planes, but I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty confident. It feels a little bit more square in a way than some other suitcases I've seen, so I feel like it kind of fits in there a little bit more. It's not like too long one way or the other. So yeah, let me know if you have any other questions, and if you end up getting one, I'd love to hear about it.